Bottom-up estimation is a technique used to estimate the value of a variable or parameter by breaking it down into smaller, more detailed components and estimating each component separately. This approach is often used in project management to estimate project duration, cost, or other variables that are composed of many smaller tasks or activities. Let's have a few examples of how bottom-up estimation might be used. Estimating a project for its duration. A project manager is planning a software development project and wants to estimate the length of time it will take to complete the project. The project manager breaks down the project into smaller tasks and activities such as design, coding, testing, and deployment, and estimates the duration of each task or activity separately. The project manager then adds up the estimate durations of all the tasks and activity to obtain an overall estimate of the project duration. Estimating for project cost. A project manager is planning a construction of project and wants to estimate the total cost of the project. The project manager breaks down the project into smaller components such as labor, materials, and equipment and estimates the cost of each component separately. The project manager then adds up the estimated costs of all the components to obtain an overall estimate of the project cost. In both these examples, bottom-up estimation is being used to estimate a variable, project duration or cost, by breaking it down into smaller, more detailed components and estimating each component separately. This approach can be useful for large complex projects where it is not practical to estimate the overall variable directly. However, it is important to ensure that all relevant components are included in the estimation process to obtain an accurate estimate. Bottom-up estimation is a technique that is often used in conjunction with the work breakdown structure to estimate the value of a variable or parameter for a project. In bottom-up estimation, the variable or parameter is broken down into smaller, more detailed components, and each component is estimated separately. The WBS or work breakdown structure can be used to identify the components that should be included in the estimation process and to organize the estimation process in a logical, hierarchical manner. For example, a project manager might use the work breakdown structure to break down a software development project into smaller tasks such as design, coding, testing, and deployment. The project manager could then use bottom-up estimation to estimate the duration or cost of each of these tasks and add them up to for estimates to obtain an overall estimate for the project duration or cost. In this way, the WBS and bottom-up estimation can be used together to provide a detailed, comprehensive estimate for a project. However, it is important to ensure that all relevant components are included in the estimation process and the estimates are based on reliable data or information to obtain an accurate estimate. See you in the next lecture.